Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to put some adhesive on these water bottles. These are available at the Dollar Tree. They also have them in like the regular like tumbler cups with the straws. So these are $1. I thought these were cute. I'm loving the tallness of these. They have the little cap lid that looks like this. Super cute. So I figured this week we're just going to kind of turn it, like I said, if you've seen Monday's video, you know why I'm kind of recording these back to back, and they're just going to be basically some gift ideas for Christmas. So today we're going to go ahead and put some adhesive on these tumblers. So what I want to do is some names and some cute little cursive and pop those down. And the colors that we're going to be working with today is this really super light pink and this purple. So the purple is going to go on the pink cup, and it's like a glitter. Hopefully you can see this. This came in that Halloween pack from Expressions, and then this one is Caesar. This is that really light pink. It's going to go on that blue. So that's what we picked out. So what we're going to do to get started, let's go over to Design Space. What we're going to do is we are going to go into our font. So let's go ahead and play around with, and let me find out which one we want to use. And this is what I do. So I thought it would be a great idea to show you how I kind of figure out which cursive font I want to play with and which ones that I have from the font. So here we go. So let's go over to text. I've already got that open. Let's go, and the first one I like to go test out is the watermelon font. It's one of my favorites. So I have two different ones. Actually, I have brush script, which that belongs to Cricut. You'd have to pay for. But the two that I got from the font is the watermelon and watermelon script. So I really like watermelon. So let's test that first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Carrie and Crystal. I think I'll do one for me and my sister-in-law here at the office. So let's try Carrie. So just like this, so I get her name out here. I'm going to come up to letter spacing right away. And actually, I'm going to zoom this out so we can see what we're doing. You can either zoom it out like that, or you could come over here and zoom it in like this so you can really see these go together. So I'm going to have it really zoomed in so y'all can see. First thing I do is come to letter spacing, bring it in. I just bring it in until it's starting to try to overlap or something on one, and then I'll stop. So I think I need to back it up one, and that looks good because the A is kind of just going in too much. At this point, I will come up here to the advanced, and I'll ungroup to letters. I'll take this one. I'll try to shift it over with the arrow over my laptop first, and if it's too far, I'll go back, and then I'll just have to carefully pick it up with my mouse and line those up. You just don't want them overlapping. You can see the little lines just like that. So that looks pretty good. And then I'll come to the next one, just like that, and use my arrow over to bring that one in. Same thing with this one. I think that's going to be fine. Once I have it where I want it, so say I was happy with this, maybe I may want to bring out that C just a little bit more. I think that may be good. All right, I'm going to select it, and I'm going to hit attach. Or actually, I'm going to hit weld. Sorry, weld. So when you hit weld, if you hit attach, it's going to put the cut lines on each one of these letters. But if you hit weld, it'll be one smooth font, one smooth cutout. But if you hit attach, like I said, you're going to have those cut lines, so don't do that. So this is just another good way to learn for like these cursive fonts. So there we go. So there's Carrie. So I'll bring it back down a little bit, and I'm going to go check out my next one. So I'll hit text again. I am going to go to my next one, which is autumn. So it's autumn in November, so I'm going to click that one. So this is DaFont fonts. So this one's autumn in November. So I'll do the same thing. I'll type in Carrie, just like that. Same thing. I'm going to bring this up so we can see it, just like this. All right, and I'm going to scoot this one up. So I'll make a couple different ones is what I'm doing. So that way I can figure out which one looks the best. So come up here, I'm going to come to advanced, or actually first, sorry guys, I'm all place. So I'm going to come up here, go to letter spacing, and start bringing it in. Same thing, I'm going to bring it in until something starts to overlap, and then I'll stop. So I think that looks good because I don't want to mess too much with this E here. So what I'll do at this point is I'm going to come up here to advanced, ungroup to letters, and once again, I'll try my keyboard first, and if that's too much, then I will hand do it. But so far that's working out good. That went a little bit too far, so I'll get my hand and get that even. So I'm looking at these points right here. That's what I'm lining up. So I'll take the next one. I'll use my keyboard. It's not going to work, so I'll just take it as far as I can. Once again, I'm lining those up. Keyboard, arrow over, and I'll bring it back just a little bit with my mouse and bring the E over, just like that. So if I feel like that's too far, I can bring it out just a little bit like that. Bring it back just a little. So there's that one. So I'll select this one and I will hit weld. All right, so there is font number 2. I'm really loving that one. So let's go ahead and try one more. So I'm gonna come up to text again. Another favorite of mine is unicorn. All right, so I've got Unicorn Giggles, which is a plain font. It's not cursive. Love that one. I also love the Unicorn Calligraphy. So I click that one. Same thing. We'll type out Carrie. Just like that. And I'm going to bring it up and out. Just like this. And I'm going to, same thing, letter spacing, bringing it in. All right, that's good enough for me. I'm going to have to stop, hit advance, and group to letters. And then I will try to use my keyboard. It went a little bit too far, so I'll bring it back just a little. Keyboard arrow. Bring it back a little. And keyboard arrow. I think that looks good. Keyboard arrow. And see where it's wanting to come out of this E, out of the top part of that E. All right, looks good. The C needs to come in just a tiny bit, so I'll grab it with my mouse, bring it in just like that. All right. Once again, I'll select it and hit weld. So far, there we go. We got 3 different fonts. Now, you notice when I welded this one, this E filled in. So let me hit undo. Once again, like I said, so you can see that E filled in. So sometimes what I'll do, if something like that's going to happen, I'll try to mess around with it a little bit, scoot it down just a little bit, weld it again. If it does it again, see how where I just moved it, it stopped it. So obviously this line was going a little too far. So now it's together and it's not filling that in. But if it wouldn't, then I would select all these, weld those, and leave this one separated, and it is what it is. But if you fuss around with it a little bit, just like I did, works out great. So the one that I'm really loving is this one in the middle, so that's one I'm going to go with. And that is the Autumn and November. So I'm going to do that one, delete those. So I'm going to do my name the exact same. So I'm going to come back up here, text, type out mine. And I'm going to go up here and change it to Autumn and November. Just like that. All right, there we go. So I'm going to bring it up here so you guys can see a little better. Just like that. And I'm going to bring it in. I want to make sure you guys can see this best. All right, so once again, same thing. We'll come up to letter spacing. Bring it in. So obviously, I can fix this one here in a minute. I want to bring everything until it looks really good. So I think that's good. I'm going to stop at that point. I'm going to come up to advanced and group to letters. Grab this R. I'm going to mess with it first. Well, actually the C. Since these ones are together good, I'll work with the C and I'll bring it in. I'm going to use my mouse and bring that up. See how I just tied this in? You want those to match up. Just when you're tying these in together, make sure you're thinking of an ink pen slowly, you know, writing it out. So right here, see this Y is going to go up here. This needs to connect here because when you're doing cursive, it's not going to come up here. It's going to go where that is and loop around, right? So what I'm going to do with this S is I'm going to bring it up just like that. Now you see how it's a perfect line, just like that. So I'm going to bring this T over. Just like that. The only thing I'm not too big of a fan on this font is this huge T that it always brings in. So here we go. I will bring this in now with my mouse, just like that, and bring in my L. So I use my over arrow on my laptop as much as I can. So there we go. So see, this one, sometimes it just won't be as smooth as you need it to be. So really, it's like that needs to be, this A right here needs to be swooping with this. But sometimes, I mean, it is what it is. So I'm going to hit undo a couple times to make sure I put that back. All right, select it. And I'm going to hit weld. There we go. Nothing filled in. Everything looks great. So now I'm going to figure out the sizes. So those are the 2 ones that we're going to use. And I'll go ahead and change the colors really quick. So let's see. So Carrie's is going to be the one with the pink and the blue is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to change her name to that light pink. Then with me, mine is going to be purple, so I will change it to purple. Just like that. All right. Now, these ones right here, I can cut them on regular because the glitter on this is not like, let me bring y'all over because we're going to be down here anyway. When it comes to the glitter like this from, this is Expressions, their glitter is not chunky. It's not like a real rough texture. It's smooth, just like regular, so you just want to have these on permanent. permanent settings, but it's just as smooth as this one. So that's one thing I love about Expressions and stuff like that, is the way that their glitter is just super smooth. So there's that. So what we're going to do now is we'll set these out of our way, and we're going to figure out, the next step is to figure out how long we need this to be. So what I'm going to do, and they obviously are going to be the same, so I just need to measure one. So I want them to be at least 6 inches long. So if I do these 6 inches long, how wide are they going to be? Let's go back. Let's come up here. We're going to come to the width, and we're going to change it to 6. Just like that. Come over here. We're going to change this one to 6. Now, how wide is that going to give us? This one's going to be 2 inches wide, a little over 2 inches. Same thing with this one. That's perfect. No big deal. So that's perfect. Let's go ahead and get ready to cut it out. So what we're going to do is go to Make It. Alright, so now that we're on this screen, we don't need to mirror it or anything. It's just regular vinyl. We're going to hit continue. Most of the times, I don't even go to like the permanent vinyl settings and all that. I just choose vinyl, set on vinyl. Everything's ready to go. So the first one that's going to go first is the light pink. So we're going to go ahead and come back down here. Alright, so what we're going to do, same thing. I'm going to go ahead and cut these down to size. So I know that they are, you know, 2 by 6. So I'll cut them 3 by 6 just to be safe. So I'm going to go ahead and get my paper trimmer here. I know you guys can just see this a little bit, but I'm going to do 3 by 6. I'm going to go ahead and get those out. And actually, I'll do 3 by 6.5 is what I'm going to do. So I'll have to open this up. So hopefully you guys can see this part. And I'm going to cut them 6.5. There we go. So I'm going to cut them 3 by 6.5. And we're going to go 3 by 6.5. Just like that. Alright, so we've got our 2 pieces just like this. So you can see on here about how much that's going to cover on here. So it's going to look good. So let's go ahead and get our mat. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use my blue mat since we're working with adhesive here. We're working with the pink first. I'm going to go ahead and pop it down. Now you can see that I'm using the back side of my mat and not this side because it's starting to lose stick over here, but this one hardly gets used, so I just flip my mat over and start using the bottom. So I'm going to get that on there really well, make sure it's good. I'm going to get it loaded and hit go. Alright, we're going to unload this one, and we're going to go ahead and pop in the next one. So once again, this is glitter, but it's super smooth, just like the just like the other one. So I don't need to put it on glitter or anything. So load it in there. All right, we're gonna hit go. While that one's cutting out, we're gonna go ahead and start weeding this one. So I'm just going to get me a corner. And this is Caesar vinyl. And you can see I just had that on regular vinyl settings and it cut just perfect. So, there we go. I just love the Maker because these settings just are absolutely perfect with everything that you choose. So, here we go. And we got one more piece. Alright, so just like that, I've already got one weeded out. So let's go ahead and get this one. And peel this off. Alright, so now we've got them. So now we've got them both weeded. I'm going to kind of back it up just a little bit so we can get these on here. Alright, so we've got both of these weeded out. Super cute. So I've already got my contact paper here. You want to take a paper towel or like one of those like microfiber ones. Put a little alcohol on it. And you really want to clean your water bottle. So say I want mine right here on the side and I want it on this side. So you want to go ahead and take that alcohol and really clean that surface first, just to make sure it can adhere well. There's no little lint, fuzzes, or dirt or anything like that that's going to get underneath it and cause any issues. So I'll kind of dry it out here just really quickly. I'll kind of let this set up against that. And I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. So we're going to go ahead and get our contact paper on here just like this. Take our little scraper tool. And once again, these would be a great Christmas gift idea. They're $1 from the Dollar Tree. Another thing, if you can't find them at yours, look online because you could probably order them in bulk from the Dollar Tree. I didn't know if you guys, not everybody does know that. You can order in bulk from the Dollar Tree. which is just like, say, 10 items, 20 items, whatever it may be for that item. You order them, and then they'll go to the store, and they'll have you come pick them up from there. So you can do that as well. So what I'm going to do, so I know I want to flip this, and actually I may have cleaned the wrong side. I think I want it to be, I'm trying to think here for a second. Maybe I'll have it, I'll put it in the middle. So let me go ahead and make sure that's clean here in the middle. Let's see, because I wanted to put it on the side, but I'm kind of thinking it's really cute in the middle. Once you put your cap on, it probably won't end up in the middle anyway, but it's all right. All right, so you make sure that's good and dry. Then you're going to take your font here, and you want to just carefully eyeball it, and I'm just going to make sure it's in the middle. You're going to want to get the middle of it down, right? Then what you'll do is just rub down one side at a time, just like this. Then I'll come in and start working out the other pieces. All right, so just like that. Once again, I'm just getting it on a basic tack. I don't use my scraper tool all the time to really get it down. I use my hands sometimes, just like this. And then I will hold it at an angle to prevent any bubbles and start peeling that off. Just like that. So I'm going to take my fingers and really go over it one more time just to make sure it's pushed down in there. Just like that. And look at how cute that is, that water bottle. These would be cute to have in a boutique or anything like that as well. Great Christmas gifts, birthday gift, or anything like that. Once again, keep some of this stuff on hand. That way, if you forget a gift, you can roll something out really cute. These usually sell for about $10 a piece at a boutique, so cute. So there's that one. So let's go ahead and get the next one. So this one, take our contact paper. Get that picked up just like that. All right, so there we go. So now what we're going to do is take our next water bottle, same thing. I want to put it in the middle. When you peel these off just like this, if you have any sticky residue, stay behind like this. Just take a alcohol and paper towel and really work that out. You can take your fingernail to kind of scratch away all that adhesive very carefully and get the rest of that adhesive off. Then you would want to take the other side of the rag, get some more alcohol, just so you're not rubbing adhesive everywhere, and really go over that one more time. And that's a good way to remove your adhesive stickers. So what we're going to do is, once again, watch where our center is and get this laid down. So say that I'm happy with it like this. I'll pop it down, get my center laid down, just like that. And I'm just going to roll these down. Alright, so just like that. Once again, I just kind of use my fingers on some things like this and really pushing it into it, going over it, just like that. You're going to hold it at an angle to prevent those bubbles and just peel it off. Just like that. Now I know this one's hard to see, so I'm going to bring it up so you guys can see that glitter. You can see it a lot better in person, but on camera with that glare, it's really wanting to kind of just glare off of it, and it's hard to really tell. But it is where you can see it really good. But that's the glitter one. I thought it came out super cute. So then you have your super cute water bottles. We got $2, maybe about 20 cents each in vinyl. And these would make a great gift. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.